name is Fiona and I work on the area. Today I'm going to show you guys the Lenovo ThinkPad X230T. We'll start off with looking at the exterior casing and the standard ports that ship with the X230T. So you notice the red dot, which is actually the stylus. There is a hard drive slot. There is an Ethernet port. There's also a USB 2 port and a 4-in-1 SD card reader and a headphone jack. If we turn it over, you'll see the battery, which also functions as a grip, and it's pretty awesome. There is also a fan vent and a plug for the power. And on the other side, there's more ports and a bigger fan. I think it's maybe even 2 times the size of the one on the other side that we just saw. There are 2 blue USB 3 ports, which is pretty nice, on top of the USB 2 on the other side. There's a VGA port, a display port. There is an express card slot, and also a little switch that you can use to toggle on and off your Wi-Fi. Say you're at the airport, that's the airplane mode that you can use to switch on and off. And that's pretty much it, so let's open it up and have a look. So here I'm actually using a wireless mouse, which I recommend. So here I have Windows 8. Let's load up Maya. You can do it the old-fashioned way by typing it in, like on Quicksilver. Otherwise, if you don't know what I'm saying, or you don't like to use it, then you can click on the Metro icon. Maya will load up the same. So here I have my Maya load screen. I've optimized it to just have the icons that I need. You might not have it set to that, and this will be your default Maya UI, which is totally fine if you have a big screen, but if you're on a little guy like this, then you'll probably want to have as much room as possible. So let's open up a scene file and have a look. If we tumble around this little beetle guy, you'll see that the frame rate is just like working on a workstation. And if we want to load up extra menus or shelves or windows, then we can do that without any issues. And let's say if we want to do some quick concepting, we can just do a print screen and we can bring it into Sketchbook Pro. You can click on the Metro icon, and we can just paste it into Sketchbook Pro. And I'm going to switch to my stylus now and just draw on the screen. I don't have the multi-touch option, so I have the Gorilla Glass instead, which is great. It's pretty heavy duty, and drawing on it is just like working on a Wacom tablet. It feels the same. In fact, it is Wacom technology. The only thing that I have to say is there is only one button on the stylus. So if we want to use, if we want to do 3D, then you'll have to go back to the mouse. But for laying down color and drawings and doodles, then the stylus works great. There is a workaround that if you're able to find a first generation Wacom stylus, it has 2 buttons. If we put them side by side, you'll see that the default one, the default stylus, has only 1 button, and on the first generation there are the 2 buttons. And the cool thing is you don't need to install any drivers for it. It just works automatically. So let's put it to the test and see. Actually, it's probably better if I do a pressure test and show you side by side. So I'll just flip this back around and just reorientate my screen. I'm going to start with a blank canvas. So here I have the default tablet, default stylus, sorry. And I'm going to do light to heavy pressure, and you can see the width of the stroke adjust accordingly. And I'm going to switch to the first generation Wacom stylus, and you'll see that it reacts the same, and it has the same pressure sensitivities as the default stylus that ships with the ThinkPad. Here, if I just lay down some strokes, you can see again the pressure sensitivity. And just hold that down. And finally, the last thing I want to show you guys is the trackpad. The trackpad that owners of MacBook Pros will be familiar with, the finger gestures. You can do that too on the ThinkPad. You can see that I'm scrolling up and down the screen. You can also fold your screen back 180 degrees, like flat. So if you want to show somebody stuff on your screen, then you can just pull it back and show it that way. You can also change the orientation of your screen for vertical viewing. If you're browsing like forums or tutorials, you can just fold it back here, flip it, and here we have a nice tutorial from Christoph Das showing sculpting and painting in my box and rendering in Maya, and you can see that it's pretty nice for viewing. And that is it. The other thing is the power charger that I want to show lastly. It's pretty small, so this whole package makes for pretty lightweight traveling. This power cable with the stylus and the wireless mouse is pretty much all you need. So thanks for checking out this video, and I hope you found it useful.